Alright, just wanted to do a little video. This one I'm just going to be looking at 3 videos from our recent champ tourney we played in. Just kind of do a little VOD review. Check out each of our POVs for a couple of these games and games we kind of each did better in, as per the usual format. And we had a good ranked session afterwards too and pushed, I don't know, 50, 75 MMR or something. So I'm gonna take a peek, see what's going on, starting with, we got Jesse's POV here. And this is, yeah, you'll kind of see. So, looking around. Let's see. Second on kickoff. Could go up the wall, challenge that. We don't. And we know the back right boost was taken. Oh, flip a little early too. So, all good here, just a little panicky. It's a nice pinch. Good job recovering out. Go look for the bump, go look for the dunk. Got a wave dash here. There we go. Maybe get a bump there. I think that's... Okay. Okay. I think we're rotate out here. We should jump out the wall. You can maybe get here. We see this guy. We can get a bump on our way back. And then instead of just like flipping back, because then we can kind of drive through him and still be back. And maybe we demo and it's like a full boost guy and it makes our offense a lot worse here, right? This works too. This is chill. We do a good job staying really patient here. We just flipped a little early on that, so if we look, the flip, I don't know how to slow that thing down, but here, we're good. We see that guy, we kind of panic a little bit. We flip the wrong way, I guess. It's not even flipping early, it's flipping just the wrong way. Happens to the best of us. And then we should, again, I think we should look and bump that guy in midfield. And then, pretty rough touch by me. That one goes in. Tough start. All right, we know we're back right here. Let's see what we do. Little half flip kickoff, turning goal side. Turns that field after really smooth. Looks really nice. We're following in. We should know James is here from the right boost. It's okay. We get caught a little too far up. All good. Do a good job settling this. Try to get 50. Nice. Land on the wall. We got to get off the wall here. Yeah. Takes a little while to get off the wall. It's okay. Back wall. Nice. Really good job staying patient, staying through the ball there. We kind of hit it a little too far. But then we do a good job getting back. Where's the ball? Okay. We take a long. Let's look at this real quick. I won't pause this much for the rest of the things, but okay. Where's the ball? We saw the ball hit. We haven't looked. Where is it? We see it briefly. Where is it? Okay. We have no idea. And here you can see we're like at the back boost. And what looks like is happening is that I mean I can't really tell because we haven't been watching it, right? But like what it looks like is James is just gonna like I'm gonna hit the ball over these guys, and so we don't want to be in our back corner here. And let's see. So I was wrong about the 50, right? But it's possible that could have been the outcome there, and we don't really have any idea. We're just like deciding that it's gonna stay in our backside, and it's just because we kind of autopilot to like collect these paths. We like commit to that path, and we don't have to do that, I think. But now we're in a good spot. Let's chill. Oh, just a little lack of control there. All good. We're playing second man here. And now Sam goes in. This should be us, but... So Sam didn't really have a play on this. And we should kind of see that we can kind of jump to this, I think. I know Sam's in the area and kind of... Like, because they have a bunch of momentum coming in. We should just know we can jump to that. Our position is a little awkward once we've turned already here. But we should... Here, we should know this is probably our ball. We're like deepest. We're like a little too close again though. Just like a little like see we're all in like the same third, just a little too close. And then that's a little awkward. But we do a good job recovering, getting to the back wall, getting all right touch. Sam bumps this off. It's okay. Can't do anything about that. This is us. It's a good 50. And then we do a good job getting to that. And now what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing Sam either might control this or pop it. And we all have a lot of boost. We might grab the mid right here and then like go up. Let's see. Like we want to be in position for a pass here. And we can't really do much with that, but we get pretty lucky and we managed to get that in. That's a nice dunk. It's a good job like kind of being in the position for that to be possible. Definitely a good job like reacting to the play. Okay, we kind of missed the ball. Kickoff, that happens. James is up. Okay. Oh, we kind of flip. I don't know if we need to flip there. That's okay. And then we should be able to flip through this. Oh, just a side flip. Okay, I think this is a really good look. I think this is like, I really like this a lot. And I would say I would jump off the wall here. I would boost towards the ball, and I'd do like a front left diagonal flip and try to bang it off that back post. And I don't know how much can I move around. Oh, not like that. I don't know how to move around in the thing. But if I'm a different cam, can I fly around? Yeah. I'd want to be. Yeah, you can kind of see where Sam's like kind of rotating out. James can kind of get a ball if it's off the backboard here, and they're going to be a little awkward. That's going to be good. That's a good option, I think. I like that you look for it. You just kind of side flip here instead of flipping like through that ball. And keeping it should be like a front left diagonal flip. Definitely some options in terms of mechanics if we can put together there. But that's a sick look. We do a good job kind of staying in this play. Now we decide we're going out. Chilling. It's our balls at Sam's ball. Sam's wants it. All right. Not the greatest touch, but looks okay. It should be a big bang. Not quite the perfect touch you wanted. I like the little bump attempt there. And then we do a good job finding the thing. Also, something I'm pretty sure we have on. We might have camera shake on. Just a guess. Like I'm not sure if this is true. I would hazard a guess because every time the camera's switching, it feels like it's like tripping out. I'm not positive. If that's on, go turn it off. The game's gonna feel infinitely more smooth. I don't know what that looks like because I haven't had it on, but I think it might be on. Okay. It's a good little bump. I like that. That's just a good play. Sam and James are fooling around, doing a good job. Okay, and then we just kind of hit this out. I think with this ball, let's kind of see. I don't have good control over the replays, by the way. Okay, I think with this ball, we should understand. Like I get that what we're trying to do, but I don't even think you have to hit the ball here. I think you should just hit the guy again. Hit that guy, and either Sam or James or you get to have boost here and can make a play with this ball. That's my take. Because hitting it actually gives them a chance. And if we just bump this guy, we're closer to the ball. We can take that up the left wall. We can take that upfield, and we kind of have boost in possession and stuff. I don't think we have to hit this ball. I know, or we can like get a 50 behind it or something. I appreciate the thing, but sometimes we have to think about like where, if we're hitting the ball, like what is that actually accomplishing here? And here it's actually not helping our cause. And we do a good job trying to get up to that. I think we need to flip through that probably. Or if we're going to do what you did, single jump in the wave dash, just like try to get a challenge where we can be back a little quicker. We do a good job recognizing we have time to get boost here. It's a good, I really like that take in the corner. And oh, that's a little awkward. Getting a little panicky there, but I think we're supposed to go up there. Just not quite the execution on the aerial we wanted. Kind of hanging out with Sam here. All right, gonna try to give an option. Trying to figure out. Doesn't look like Sam should have a touch. We should know we can get the side ball. We do a good job trying to put something on. That's really nice. That's really good work. We should know we have to get back. This is probably us. Sam has that. Sam should keep having that. No, okay. Not a great touch by James, but that's much better. And let's see. I don't mind this. Just kind of driving circle. Okay, this is us. We should be up. We're up a little slow, but that guy's just always closer. That's a good look. That's a really good. Wait, let's go back. This is really clean mechanics here. Okay, we should be up here. We should already know. We're like a little slow to get up to this. I think if we're faster, we maybe can 50 this, but also it's just close to the opponent. But like another half second there, and we do actually have a 50 on this ball. But the nice thing, look at Jesse, how they land their wheels on the backboard, and then they jump off, and then they wave dash. That's so perfect. And then they get a flip, right? This is a perfect recovery. That is exactly what we want to do there. Do a really good job making sure that our car is kind of in a usable spot in the scenario. We should be able to take control of this ball. It's a great touch. That's really, really good. Honestly, I don't think I've seen Jesse's mechanics like look this clean in like former replays. It really looks like there's a lot of like control and thought in terms of kind of landing our car on the wall, doing that kind of thing. I think we're doing a really nice job of that and kind of making sure we're in those spots. And a lot of it's just a little inconsistency with like things like that where we're trying to get touches, and then just like it's like we're not quite spacing, so that we're kind of getting ourselves in trouble sometimes. It doesn't feel super like a like we lack the mechanics to recover or something. That's such a good touch. This is such a clean, and then just like a double commit by our team, but like Oh, that's really tough. That is a take another second to make the shot because this touch is so. I want to watch that chip too. This chip. Okay, we get a good boom, and look at this by Jesse. Sees where the opponents are. No one can cover a high chip, and we get a beautiful chip. No bounce, right? Look at that. Look at that. No flip, and then this should be us. This should be us. Take our time. We're just a little rushed, and then we side flip, and that's tough. That should definitely be a goal there. Should be 2-1 because we really made that play happen. We rotate back corner. We should get this boost. We get the bump with the guy. I think honestly, I appreciate the way we flipped. Let me look at this again. My instinct is that we flip left through this ball. I don't mind what you did. I would do a front flip to the left so that it kind of sets us up instead of see how kind of we kind of push off backwards off the ball. And I think if we flip front and left and through it, we're gonna get that ball rolling up the wall and then we can kind of play with it. But this works out okay. We do get there, but we're just like a little slower, and I think that is actually the difference. So there are some opportunities, I think, where you could use some of those diagonal front flips in some of these scenarios to kind of set yourself up even better because you're already doing a great job landing on the walls. I would say that you can kind of think about how front diagonal flips can play into that, and I'd experiment with that a little bit and have a little try with that in free play. Try that in some of the games because I think that could really be a good tool in your mechanical arsenal. Okay, it's looking good. Just a nice touch, sticking with the ball, playing the 50. We kind of get beat a little bit, but I think I like the idea. It's a good look, and this could be us. If it's gonna be us, we might have to go like half us, like we might just have to instantly go. It feels like there was like a slight like waiting and seeing time, and then going, realizing it was us. And I think that just has to be us if we want that. If we want that ball. Do a good job kind of staying with this. Get a little pass to our teammate. That's a really good look. The opponents do a good job blocking that. I don't know. Okay, I think we're looking for a double here. I don't think we should. Here, I think we should know that this ball is not backboard. But I don't know. Yeah, we should know that the opponent is going to hit this ball. If they don't hit this ball, we should have a goal. I don't think that's a one we want to go for. And the other thing is we're spinning a little too much. I think you can land on the top of their goal or something there. It might be that you just like hit the thing, but I think you can land like in the top of the net there. Just a recovery idea there for sure. I would also default to diagonal flipping a lot, I think, instead of a lot of the front flips. But that's a good look. We set that up with a really beautiful pop. Really, we're doing a lot of creating things in this game. Is what I'm seeing. Okay, here too. I'm seeing that we can flip. Here we see the ball going towards the ball, okay? And we see here, I'm seeing we can like boost a little bit, path through this kind of pad on our left, and flip through that next pad and be on the wall with this ball. Right here, right? We can kind of flip and we can be there, and we are going to beat our opponent. Our opponent's going to get that boost. We're going to be there first. We have more boost, and then we're going to get that first touch. It's coming to us, right? And we do still get that first touch, but imagine if we are able to like flip to the wall. We might not flip to that little pad there. We might just like flip to the wall. That will help us. We get even more time to do something with that ball. Maybe we can even take like a slow touch and then get a hit. This is a good hit, right? But that's just another option there. And I like that. Not quite the touch we want. Super, super good look. And we're rotating all the way back here. We get lucky. We flip through some boost. That's real nice. Now we're just kind of playing behind. We probably... I mean, we could call James off there if we want that ball. If we want that ball, that's definitely an option. I like what we're doing with our boost here. Sam and James should have something. Oh, a little hockey. That's kind of set up, but should we see 50? Nice. Get this boost. Do a really good job just chilling and getting a 50. That's so good. That's really nice. This game has been really, really clean, honestly. Oh, I forgot it was that goal. That's heartbreaking. Do we have a chance at this? I don't know that we do. I don't think we can really expect our teammate to take that touch. I think, yeah, we know we have a play on this ball the whole time, and then as soon as Sam hits it, I guess we... Oh. I mean, low-key, no, we don't have the speed to do that. It like almost looks like we can get that, but okay. I spent a lot of time on that one. I'm going to try to spend similar time on all of these. My conclusions are basically, looks really good. The mechanics look pretty clean. We are a little too hesitant to go to some of those balls just like half a second too hesitant, and we just have to know when it's ours. But really good flow in terms of landing on the wall, in terms of recovering quickly, and then also sometimes we're like a little too close to the player, a little too far. So just kind of really trying to focus on having good spacing and kind of being really aware of where those teammates are. Is kind of the things I would recommend. And mechanically, those front diagonal flips, either from jumping off the wall or when we're trying to control a ball to the wall, are kind of something I would think about recovery-wise, because you're doing a good job kind of thinking about how your car is going to land on the wall. I think adding that in is going to help us a little bit. Let me get to this one's going to be a Sam POV. So that was our loss in the tournament, I guess. So we're going to see some wins now. But this is Sam. So let's check it out. Nice little kickoff win there. Grabbing the boost. Our teammates have the ball. They're controlling the corner here, and we get a little close. We know it's a little slow here, but I don't think we see our teammates are both here, and we see Jesse's in front of us. And I guess we don't know what this 50 is going to look like, but I think we are still a little too close. But we do a good job getting a 50. That's a really good 50. And then I would say, so it's something we can probably learn from that Jesse replay. If you want to go look at Jesse's thing again, I would look at that because we go through this ball, and then we should be able to land on the wall with both our wheels here. If we turn a little tiny bit to the left, right? But we kind of land face down, and that's not quite the recovery we want. That's all right. We do a good job getting back in position. Not quite. So this aerial, just warming up our mechanics start of the game, because I think this aerial we're a little panicky. We're trying to contest this. This maybe is just Jesse's ball. But if we want to go up for this, if you see where we're jumped and where we're boosted, we are not actually aimed at the ball. We haven't fast aerialed. We've just kind of double jumped, and then look where our boost is taking us. It's taking us like across the field instead of the height we want on this. And then it's also the ball's headed out, right? So we don't quite get where we want with that. That's just a little rushed. Not quite warmed up in terms of aerials, but we do a good job getting back to this ball. We should be able to have 50 on this. Oh, and we're just a little rushed still. But I'm sure, I mean, I know that we'll settle down because I saw the results. And again, just a little too quick. Just a little too quick. A little panicky. This is ours. Do a good job kind of staying with this ball, staying behind it, kind of flip through it. It's all right. And we get up. I really don't mind that commit. We should land on our wheels. Find some boost. Constant with no boost here. Nice. Good job. And then we should know at some point, we can't turn into all of these, I think. We're turning into a few too many balls here. So just got to know not to do that. Let me make sure my recording is recording too. Beautiful. All right. Coming back. Following this play, both our teammates have low boost, right? And then, I mean, yeah, this is fine. It's fine. All right, we should be able to chip this off the wall or try to slam it to somebody, but I think we know that our teammates aren't in a great spot to help us, so this should be an us play. I like that. That's a nice look. And then the opponents panic, and we should just get a goal here. Yep, that's good. We set that up real nice. That was us like slowing down and recognizing that situation really well. So here we should see we're second man. This is good. And then we should be able to, we should know in this situation, which of us is getting this boost? It's probably Sam. It's probably not me. But it could be me. And actually, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think you're thinking about the boost and the ball here. And what I think we should know is that we know Jesse's back left here, because we should know that from kind of the comms right at the start of the match, or at the start of the kickoff. And then I think that we have more boost than James, and we have momentum taking us forwards. So we should be able to play with Jesse's touch here. And this should probably be my boost, if I had to guess. But it's okay. Like, we get the boost. And this is fine. I don't think we should jump at this ever, probably. We see that they have control with the ball, and they're going to stay with it. Like, if we wait a little bit longer, like, we do a good job bumping them, that's fine. And like, maybe this is the play. But we should know James is like not high on boost here. And like, I mean, it's not bad. Like, this is just a little jumpy, and we know Jesse's in their corner. So like, if we get beat here, it's probably like a 2v1 or 3v1 counter scenario. if we want to do this, I think we have to wait for them to take that like first one more touch off the wall. But we do a good job like kind of getting to them, bumping that. I like the idea. I think that's really quick. I think it's pressuring them. I think it's super sick. I think if we wait like a tiny bit longer on that play, and we get a good opportunity there. And a good job kind of recovering out of our little mistake on the wall. I would flip through this here, but we don't, and we get rewarded. So I think it's probably good that we didn't flip. And we're kind of in this situation where no boost. We're kind of missing the pads. A little awkward. Hoping our teammate helps us out here. Yeah, that's pretty tough. We kind of get stuck under the ball here. And then we need to either try to turn and get this ball, or we need to kind of get out of here. But we're kind of just sitting in front of the ball, and James is beat there. Yeah, that's a little tough. Definitely a spot where if we can kind of pass through some of those pads while we're watching the ball, that'll definitely help us out. All right, let's see our back right kickoff. So, okay. The tech is when we're getting this ball is we have to not, like, I understand we can slam it to the backboard, but if we want to have control, I guess we see there's no one going to be on the backboard except maybe if out of the corner of my eye, what I see is their guy is going to have that boost in the corner. They can get to that backboard. What we do have is uncontested space in the air in front of us here, and if we don't full boost through this, if we're not like supersonic, I think we can pop it up and get a little time with this ball. And we just kind of slam it away from ourselves, and it's also just not aimed at the net. I think we're just a little rushed, which kind of feels in contrast to what we saw from Jesse, where it's just like a hair too slow on some of the plays. I think we're a little jumpy, and it feels like our mechanics and stuff are clean, but we're making things way harder for ourselves. I mean, we go up for this. I'm not quite sure what's the plan here. James pops it. Not a great touch by me. I think we can probably just drive up the right wall here, and then jump off and have a play on this, and then we don't use all this boost, and we still have this ball. But the other thing I'd say is once we're kind of here, I guess maybe we're trying to slam that out and get that to Jesse, who's ideally kind of in the middle of the field here. The idea could be then that we need to be landing on the wall, and we land with our nose, and so we're not recovered, and we can't really get a 50 on this or anything. Which is fine. We should know this is just ball. Great. This could be us. I like this. So this is a beautiful ball to jump for, and we probably can score that, or if we don't, that works too. And we do a good job kind of landing on our wheels, right? A thing to work on, really focusing on landing, kind of recovering properly to our tires on these, okay? And there we're just, let me see. I guess we turn this way. Great. This looks good. And we're turning infield, and then we kind of realize it's the other way. So we're going to take this. What I would do, low-key, is either try to get around the right of this ball and chip it into the air pretty hard, because we see this guy coming on the wall, or we can right diagonal flip through this ball, kind of have the ball on the, and it'll kind of roll to the wall here. The fear is that this guy's going to come on and 50 us, and we're going to try to just like kind of get a 50 with him, or kind of maybe blow by him. But I think what you could maybe do is try to get around this ball from the right side and chip it, but it's coming pretty hard, right? So that other option, I think, is maybe the safer one, where we should be able to get possession and then kind of get a quick touch by this guy. What you did also is like that's completely reasonable if you just get the touch there. And now here we have to kind of be careful not to destroy Jesse. Yeah, we do a good job controlling that, but I think we do put Jesse in an awkward spot where it kind of looks like unclear whose ball that is, unclear what we're doing. It's a little ambiguous. And there, we're just rushed. Gotta trust our teammates to have that one for sure. Okay. Nice. Oh. Again, just a little too quick with things right now. And that I like that look there, where we're pathing back. I do think we want that. I think we should chase this guy. Here, we should turn through this guy. There's no reason we need to be back post right now. We can, if the ball is bouncing out into the corner, it shouldn't be a threatening spot. There shouldn't be a shot on goal here. We should definitely keep pathing through this guy and not turn off. Totally get the demo. Either guy. Ideally, this guy with boost. But we see Jesse's going back to net. James is with the ball-ish. We should know we don't have to be in net here. There's not an immediate threat, and getting that demo is actually way more impactful. Because now we lost our momentum. Now we're in net, and they put down this weak lob, and Jesse would have had this covered already, right? So, I think sometimes it's better to try to get those bumps on the way back. And now we're a little backwards, we're a little awkward, and then we're not really helpful in this play. I think the thing you can do by the way, if you do get like obviously we don't want to get stuck like this, but the thing we can do here is we can instantly go up here, even right now, right? And we can jump, and then we can kind of boost backwards. And James is too slow to get this, but I think we should have a play on this ball with a double jump and boosting and stuff. And then we just kind of panic a little late. So I think we can save ourselves there. But I think my lesson is, guess what? Guess who the one who scored that goal is? The guy we didn't demo because we turned off to go back to the goal. And I think our decision could be something else there. Okay, James is kind of missing it here. That ball. What I want to see is, I don't want to see us jump for this ball. I want to see us, jumping for this ball is not doing us any good. I want to see us wait for this to kind of be about to land and kind of take this up the wall, a nice controlled thing. Because otherwise we kind of are just giving possession away. Should hit this across. Yeah, so we definitely give them a chance there. Oh, we're a little awkward. But that is okay. And we should flip. Nice. Doing a good job kind of staying through the ball there. And then we aren't really aware of what's going on here, I think. I think this is a pattern I noticed, and I see this in myself too. But okay, we turn off. Where's the ball? Where are we going? We're defaulting to this back boost, and as we can see, there's a guy there. We're not going to get this boost. In fact, we could get demoed, and the ball's coming right at us. Jesse's seeing that maybe they can hit the ball to us, or maybe the other guys hit it here, right? But like we are in a really rough spot because we kind of weren't paying attention to the ball there, and we just kind of autopiloting back to that boost. We got a little lucky, but the guy isn't able to kind of react to that. Double look. All right, this is us. We do great. That's really good timing, and we get a demo that. That's so sick. That's really good, kind of perfect pace of play there, and kind of gives us an opportunity. Oh, just a little awkward there, a little scary. And then I would probably front left flip through that. Try to get the ball to the wall here. Try to get a little better, more solid of a 50. Okay. We're gonna wait on this touch. I don't mind that. That's a really nice piece of work. Again, we're a little awkward with landing on these balls. I think actually, seriously, that Jesse's POV could be a little instructive in terms of kind of how it's clear that Jesse's kind of thinking about that. That's pretty super cool. That one, if we're just like a hair back, we actually get a pop on that, and you get like kind of a play. Either that, or you have to kind of slam us at the goal. We kind of get caught between. And Jesse's kind of diving with us there. And James kind of passes it to them. Here, I think we should go up. We do, and we're a little awkward, and good job going to the back wall, and then we just kind of jump. I don't think we need to jump, and I think this ball would have been ours if we don't. Great. Our plan. Jesse gives us the boost real nice. Probably should be ours. We're trying to leave that mid-right for our teammates. That's a good job. And this should be just a shot. Kind of flip the wrong way there, but we almost had like a beautiful opportunity there, and it gets a little scary because of that. I would say that should be Sam's ball, and that should not be Jesse backflipping through that. I think I want Sam with boost to play that ball. We do a good job being kind of patient, just trying to stay behind the ball here. Our teammates are doing some silly things, but we should be able to play this nice. Good job beating that guy, and then we just kind of just miss a little bit there. But again, I like a lot of these looks. And another overtime game. Maybe that's what it is. It's a lot of overtimes. It feels like we are. Whoop, and then we just don't quite time our flip right there, but that's okay. What's felt like so far is we are not, and this is, ooh, that's nice. We do a good job landing on this wall here, but again, our touch probably should be, that should be game, right? Our touch, kind of, that first touch should just be a little better. But the opponents, it's all panicky from everyone. We're panicked, they're panicked. Do a good job going back wall here, and we kind of flip early, which kind of gives the opponents a chance, but it does end up being a nice pass out. So I think. We are really fast, and that's what I've noticed is we're really fast, but we need to kind of let the game come to us a little bit more, and just like take that extra split second, know where our teammates are, and I'd really focus on those kind of recovering with our wheels onto the ground, onto the wall. Because we are totally able to outspeed people, and we are having really quick and like kind of effective reads on these balls, and we can make a lot of plays on a lot of balls where opponents don't expect it. And there's kind of all these opportunities that I'm seeing where you're like trying to turn to a ball, and the opponent's like can't really see where you're coming from, and it's like such a good idea. But then I think it feels like you get a little rushed in some of the situations where you feel a little stressed about the touch, where you feel like you have to do something, and like just like taking that extra split second, kind of setting yourself up, pointed your car in the right direction, and then making that aerial is really gonna help out. This last one, I mean, I know I have a lot of points in this game. That's something I know. I don't really know what I'm doing jumping to the back wall there. That's not great. This touch is fine. I should stick with that ball a little better. That's okay. Do a good job slowing this down. Wave dash. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did a good job in that circumstances of kind of slow playing that, just trying to get a 50. But that initial sequence wasn't gravy. Solid kickoff. Go get the boost and go look for the demo. We know our teammates should be on this ball. We get bumped, and Tim just takes a pot shot. Doesn't quite get it. That is the play we should look for there. I like that. Kind of trying to be an infield option for Jesse. Maybe we should stay with that. It didn't feel like there was going to be a lot of. I think I like the infield look if we're able to put a lot more force on it. It's really hard to get force there, so it's maybe possible that shouldn't be Jesse's. And then we're both going for this. I don't know who's that's supposed to be, but it should just be. That's a communication thing. Oh, and we kind of pancake the ball there. All right, tough little start. But we'll see how things kind of solidify. This looks good. Too hard of a touch. That's the thing I was thinking about in the Sam one too. Off some of those, just a little too quick to that ball. Same thing we saw. Do a good job kind of sticking with this. Jesse comes in. We should know Jesse's gonna challenge that. But I don't know. I don't mind the demo look, and we're still in okay spots. Oh, this is so good by Jesse. Really good, effective 50 there. Can we play this? Is Jesse playing this? Looks like it's gonna be us. Probably should have gone and aerialed and just done a single jump aerial a little earlier instead of greeting. That Sam's gonna go up for us. Great, and we know we have time to pop. Oh, that's that's real bad. That's so bad. Okay, we all mess up those little touches sometimes, but I really gotta work on those pops. Do a good job staying kind of grounded and staying on the back wall there so we can stay through that ball. And we should know this is us. We have to go for Jesse, and we kind of don't. Here, this is us. I mean, we should read here that we got to get higher. Just not enough height on this 50, and that kind of puts Jesse in an awkward spot. Tries to flip through it, and they can't quite get it. And really, that's off the brunt of our not doing our job as the first man there for our back wall guy. We should know Jesse's back right. That's good. And that we have the boost to make this. And okay, we just kind of shoot it at the keeper and it's in. It's fine. A goal's a goal. Shot at the keeper. Okay. Solid kickoff. Sam, little rush there, but I like that. I like what we're going for. Okay, are we trying to shoot this? Trying to put that to Sam? I think we want to be a little more solid with this. Here, I would turn a little bit to the left, and you can really fire a shot on target here with a single jump aerial. Or if we're trying to beat that guy, I think that's not quite the touch we want. We kind of got caught between, and it ends up almost being a pass to Sam, which like almost works, but I think that's just luck. And then Jesse might pass it to us here. Not going. A little scary. Get out of the way. Nice bump by Sam there. That's really good. Should have an opportunity here. Just kind of shoot it. I don't think I like that. I think we should be controlling this ball. Okay, here, I think you can just pop this up. Take a touch, pop it up, and follow that ball. We have a lot of boost. Shouldn't be contested. This guy shouldn't be able to bump us here. Because of what we do, we kind of commit ourselves to a flip, and then we kind of turn into that. Not great. So far what we've seen is one of our touches that we popped up was like not clean, and then that one we should have just taken control of that ball. So definitely an opportunity to do that a little more And here we're just kind of rushing into the space where the teammates are. We don't need to be doing this. What's our plan here? What's our plan here? We're just kind of circling, not doing anything, end up backwards. Like, this is so bad, man. So bad. We're back walled. This is good now. Should be able to get to this. Yep. Missed the boost. Okay. A little clanker. We should control this, get 50. Good job. Look for the bump. Oh, we are too slow to look for the bump. And we get a little lucky. I think we should... Here we should turn off ball cam. Yeah, which is good. We turned off ball cam because we kind of know this is up. We know our teammates could have this. I guess we know it's bouncing back down. But really, 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 I would boost into our opponent here and force. And then if they jump, we jump. And I wouldn't jump on instinct. And as soon as they've jumped, they've committed themselves, and we can just kind of beat them. And so what I was thinking about here was I was thinking about the ball coming from the ceiling. I don't think I should be. I recognize that it worked out, and I just kind of beat the guy. That's fine. I think the safer play is always to just kind of go for the bump there. But it kind of depends where our teammates are. But I think the like instant turn off of the ball cam there, like knowing that it's 50, our teammates behind us, and that we can just kind of instant turn off ball cam, instantly go for the bump, and if we boost for it, I think we would have had it. Really good 50 by Jesse there. We might have taken Sam's boost / Jesse's boost, and then we're just kind of awkward. That's not great. But like pathing through boost pads and like flipping through seems fairly clean. That's a crazy whiff. Crazy bad. Our teammates are both low on boost now. Can we get a pass out? Just kind of chasing that guy. All right. Just mess with him. Oh, if that rolls up the wall, we do have a controlled ball there. It's nice. We should see that we can beat this guy. Get a little lucky with how we flip, but it works out. And then we're just kind of... We should... I mean... Let's see. Alright, I'm pretty sure just call Sam off this. Like, just call Sam off this. Know that this is going to be yours. And that you have like 80 boost and Sam has like 30. Because you can actually just take that to the back wall and try to double it. Okay. I mean, this is fine, but we're so far from the ball after we hit into the corner, so we're really just giving the opponents a free ball. Good 50. Clearing out of the way of our teammate who looks to be. So here, what I'd expect to happen. Okay, this is fine. We should path through these boost pads, though. Really need to do better about that. And we're maybe trying to get a bump on them. We don't. And then our teammate's going to pass to us. Turn through the boost. Get the pass. That's a weird pass play. We try to control this. Okay. Flip reset. We do a good job timing those 50s for sure. Probably that can still be ours if we want it, or we should just recognize like we've done a lot in this play and we just need to get out of there. In which case, and there too, we should probably flip and land on the wall. In which case we should just clear out, but we kind of commit to neither and we make it harder for Jess and we put our team in a worse spots. Really, I like this low control. Okay. Of our car here. Like getting a little tap, canceling the flip, coming back down, being with the ball. And then we know we can beat the guy and we just don't quite get the power we want on that touch. But I'm pretty sure if we get like a nice front left flip, that's kind of nice. But leaves it for Jesse. It's all right. Gonna go to this corner boost. We're watching the play while we're going to the corner boost, which wasn't true in one of our earlier boost grabs. But that's been a pattern for all of us. Oh, God. Goodness gracious. Pretty sloppy stuff. But we are doing a good job in terms of flipping through stuff. Kind of, oh, look at those points. So the reason we have so many points is because we are like bailing out some saves in some spots by like being on the back wall or kind of timing things right in terms of kind of rotating through right when the shots are happening. But I think the thing I've noticed is definitely can path better through boost pads. That's a huge thing. And then definitely some times where we can kind of take control of a ball, kind of get a pop up instead of just kind of slamming it or just kind of being a little panicked. I guess that might just be the end of the replay because the FF. Yeah, okay. So 3 players, 3 things. We don't win this tournament, but this is kind of a good foundational starting point for us going forwards because we already won a diamond tournament and this is champ. So I'm going to put this up on YouTube so we can kind of see the things, kind of see the replays. For myself, things I'm thinking about is taking space when there is space kind of given to me, and kind of trying to make a play with that. Felt like there were a lot of pretty good 50s, doing a good job flipping through 50s and stuff. But better job pathing, better job kind of intention behind touches. For Sam, being a little less rushed, taking a little more time in terms of letting our teammates kind of get some of the balls. Like, well, we can make it to a lot of the balls, but it doesn't mean it should always be us. And it's I think that would be a big thing. And then trying to make sure we're landing on the wall at all times. For Jesse, it's actually having the confidence that it can be our ball, and that I think like having I think both of those dynamics, the Jesse and the Sam, will kind of go together in terms of like knowing. In this game, like I turned into Jesse too, right? So like this is a me thing too, but kind of knowing when like certain things are totally kind of totally should be Jesse's, and just like kind of calling it, kind of taking it, and being confident in it being your ball. And then for mechanics, I think the big thing is just kind of like that, right? The front diagonal flip to the wall, just like that kind of flip, kind of getting through that, and then getting a play in the air of some type. That's the thing I would think of for Jesse, because it's a good way to kind of, it gets like our wheels going where we want. See, and we're with the ball, and we can kind of path through the boost, so we can have a touch on the ball. That's the thing I would think about for sure. Even mechanically, like you can get a pinch. Yeah, there's a lot of options. So